Hi, my name is Dave Elsmo. I'm the Sailing Program Manager at Outdoor UW. This means that I advise the Hoofer Sailing Club. In total, I've been working for Outdoor UW for a little over 9 years. I first came to the organization as the head of instruction head coach. And since then, I've worked into a little bit of a different role here to advise the Sailing Club, to oversee the lakefront infrastructure, as well as to work with the student shop staff who maintain all of the equipment. What I want to show you guys while I have your attention is something that I'm very passionate about. It's the role in which I work with the shop staff, where I teach and train individuals on boat repair and maintenance, which I am particularly passionate about. It's just something that I've always been around in my life, and it's something I really like passing on to the student staff. What I've been doing recently during this quarantine is a few friends and I own a boat together, and we decided that there's some improvements we'd like to make to the boat. So what we're going to do is go through a little bit about what the process associated with it, and a lot of the different actions associated with really updating a boat that's actually older than I am at this point. Last year we decided that the non-skid on the deck had gotten way too soft, and a couple of the different aspects of the gear on the boat just needed to be phased out. They're just not usable anymore. So to do that, we've pulled literally every piece of equipment off the deck. Anything that has a nut, bolt, or screw is now off the boat. So that we can fill in and fair any of the problem areas, so that we can repaint the deck and then put everything back on in preparation for the season. All told, it's a couple of day process, but it's well worth the wait when we get through it. So one of the things that we've been doing to make this boat ready for the season, after we acknowledged last year that the deck got way too slippery and was getting hard to keep people on board, was we wanted to put new non-skid on the deck. So to do that, we went through and we've removed every single piece of equipment on the boat, anything that goes and screws through. We've drilled out any areas where there's rot. We've filled in with new fiberglass and epoxy. We've faired in any spots that were otherwise not working. And then after one or two more passes with fairing compound and sanding, we're going to put new non-skid paint back on. Then we can put the gear back on and put the thing back in the water and have a much more fun time on the water, because you're not constantly worried about flying off the side. A couple modifications that we did to the boat after looking at a couple of national championship teams was we've removed the deck winches, which used to be here. Part of it's weight, and the other part of it's we don't want the extra complication on the deck, more things to go wrong. And we've removed all the turning blocks associated with them. Takes about 12 pounds off the deck, but also makes the boat look better and sail faster. As we took everything off the boat, we made sure to individually wrap all of the parts. Every winch, every cleat has its individual bag, so that when we put it all back on, we should be able to easily know where everything goes. We don't have to do any guesswork. This is also a great time to do routine maintenance on all of the major parts. This here is a winch. I've completely removed every single piece. All this will go into a bin, get washed with some degreaser. That'll get all the grime and grit off. A surprising amount comes from the air, as well as the ducks and birds that land on the boats and do their business. All that gets up into the winches. So all of the winches are going to get a complete rebuild in the meantime. And then, like I said, as soon as we get the paint back on it later this week, we'll be able to reinstall all the stuff back on the boat and get back to sailing.